Hey guys, I'm early. I'm early for once because, I had time, so why not? And I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. But I'm here and you're welcome to join, like at 11, obviously, or whenever. You could watch the replay too. That's the good thing about these lives is like I don't delete them, so like you can always watch them. You can always like watch the replay, playback. So today I really wanted to talk about something, but then I realized that today marks the like anniversary of like a family member, and yeah, and I just kind of realized like it coincides with today's live. So I don't really know like if I should talk about it that much, or I'm not sure, but like if you've experienced like a death of a family member, then um you know maybe let's do like a reading for people who've experienced that, like what message they have for you. And it's going to be like a collective, it's going to be like a regular like pick a card. So it's going to not be very like it might not be very specific to you, so please just know that like it's not, because it's not a personal reading, it might not be relevant, and like don't take anything that you don't resonate with, worry about it, just kind of ignore it. But let's just kind of do that, because why not? I really like doing these picker cards, but like I can never like think of themes or like topics to talk about. So yeah, like I thought, well, today is that day for me, so like why not, kind of thing. So just pick between 1, 2, and 3, and that's going to be like kind of a vague, maybe specific, but like a message from a loved one that's passed away. And if you don't have anyone that close to you that's passed away, then like don't really worry about it, or just take whatever you want to take from it. Take the message. And it's going to be like a regular like tarot reading, so it might not be like any like relevant to somebody's death, but like a message from them, you know message from a loved one in heaven. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1. Wait, I haven't picked. I gotta pick. Okay, I'm gonna pick. Okay, I picked 1. Okay, 1. Ooh, okay. Ace of Cups, and another card fell out just now, but I'm gonna look at that next. Okay, so I got Ace of Cups, which represents like freedom, like free, like feeling kind of free, like following your heart, doing, there's this cup that's like flowing, like water like flowing out of it, right? So it's kind of like follow your heart. Don't feel kind of restricted in anything that you do. Whatever you want to do, like this love and this feeling of joy, excitement, freedom is at your fingertips. So don't ever feel like you can't do something because of a circumstance, because you always can. You can always do what you want, always do what you love. You have the right and the ability to do so, to follow your heart. That's the most important thing, and that's the message that your loved one wants you to know. And I actually picked 1, so yay, that's kind of a message for me. And another card fell out. 4 of Wands. Okay, 4 of Wands is about home, celebration, stability. 4 represents stability, actually, even though like if you think about it, 4 like a square, like a, I don't really know. Well, actually, they're telling me not to say this because it's kind of negative. But yeah, so 4 of Wands represents celebration, home. Also, the fourth house in astrology represents represents home, stability, also ancestry, actually. So those people, the people who picked 1, they're telling us that that our ancestors are with us all the time. They're always watching over us. That they're like this. It's like this person's like sitting on the throne, and they're like watching over us, watching over the people, like looking at the card kind of thing. So it's like they're watching us, and then this person has 1, 2, 3, 4 people, like serving them, right? And it's like yeah, like how this person is watching over us with all these like guides or like angels, like they're always protecting us, they're always looking out for us, and they're happy, they're protected by these 4 people, so don't worry about it, don't worry about anything. Just know that people, like our ancestors, are watching over us, and we have the freedom to follow our hearts. And how lucky was it that we had 2 cards for people who picked number 1? So number 1, okay. And I'm going quite quickly because it's kind of channeled, like I'm not really thinking about it, so I think that's why I'm talking so fast, because I don't give myself time to think, like use my conscious mind. Okay, so number two, people who picked number 2, what message do they have? Okay. Ooh, 4. This is 4 again. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so people who picked number 2, they're telling us that it's kind of the opposite message to number 1, because number 1 is about following your heart. Don't feel restricted in any way. Know that our guides are with us. But people who picked number 2, they're telling us to kind of reel in our energy, like keep our energy within us. Sometimes we can be like so overly stimulated that we're doing all these things, like from one to another, like jumping from one to another, like this hobby, that hobby, this job, and what are they talking? I really don't know what they're talking about, my guides. But yeah, like we might be like spending a little bit more like energy, like including money, because money is a source of energy. So like money, our energy, our time might be spent a little bit too much on like our energy might be spreading a little bit thin, because we're doing all these things, these different activities, and like using our energy on different things. So their guides are telling us, our guides and the people who passed away, our ancestors, are telling us to like reel in our energy. Hello, light the world, light the world. I feel like I've seen you before. But anyway, so I hope you're well. And yeah, so people who picked number 2, they're telling us to reel in our energy. It's really important to not spread ourselves too thin, to because especially like people who might have like ADHD tendencies. We might be experiencing things where like everything is so overly exciting and overly stimulating that we're not really taking care of ourselves, our body. The pentacles represents earth and our body, our physical selves. So take care of our physical body. We need it. We need to have thank you so much. We need to have our bodies in order to experience the world. So it's okay. Like we need to. It's important to ground ourselves. See what's going on in our reality. Rather than kind of spreading ourselves too thin and using up all our energy. So that's the message we got for number 2. Okay. So number 3, for people who picked number 3, and maybe like if you're coming in as I'm doing these readings, then that's the timing. That's there's that divine timing. So you might be hearing the message that you need to hear. So even if you didn't get to pick, maybe the message is just relevant to you because that's why you heard it. Okay, number 3, they're telling us this card. Number 3 is, okay, go for it. Okay, people who have goals, and maybe those people who pick number 3, you might be working towards a goal and it's going in the right direction. So don't feel like just know that it's going in the right direction. Trust the universe, trust our guides, trust our ancestors are watching over us at all times. And people, people who pick number 3, like, you're on the right track. Like, this guy, he has the bow and arrow, right? The bow and arrows. There are these arrows, and they're all like going like kind of straight towards our goals. And look, we have the lion here, and the lion represents our strengths, our inner strengths. And just trust that we have the strength and the guides and the guidance, and trust that we're going in the and just go for it, kind of thing. Don't question it, don't question what's going on. And they're telling me, if you are kind of, what's it called, if you have like a choice to choose the one that makes you feel like alive, the choice that makes you feel most alive, and that it doesn't feel bad in your body, because your body will tell you if something feels good. And if something makes you feel passionate, and you feel like you have this like fire within you, because sometimes, or a lot of the times, when you're doing something you're passionate about and you love, it feels good in your body. Like, there's that fire, because you see all these wands, and wands is the represents the element of fire, which is passion, and like love and action. So kind of trust that energy, trust that feeling, that the one, if you have to make a choice of something, in terms of something, it could be anything, but like, choose the one that makes you feel good. Choose the one that makes you feel like this is it. It shouldn't be difficult. It's not a difficult thing to do, The only time that it might be difficult is when what are they talking about? Okay. The only time that it's difficult is when you're not in your element, when you're not following your heart, when you're not following what you need, like what feels good to you. That's the only time it's difficult. You might be listening to outside advice, advice of others, and I'm sure that people who give you advice have the best of intentions for you, but they don't know you. Like, they don't know they don't know how you feel. Only you can know how you feel, and trust that feeling, because that feeling is actually part of intuition, and it's our inner intuition that we all have. So trust it, and trust that that's the right thing for you. So follow that passion, follow that intuition. How great is that? Okay, so that was the message, that were the messages from our ancestors, our guides, and people who've like passed away, and people who we loved. Like, we're not necessarily talking about, like, it doesn't have to be people who we're like related to. It could be anyone, like, anyone that's like passed away. So okay, let's do like a group one. Okay, they're telling me talk about business ventures. So I'm going to use this deck, which it's called messages from the fairy oracle cards, but fairies oracle cards, but it's really good for like business advice. I don't know, all these cards are like, the cards in this deck are all kind of related to business, which is interesting. Yeah, okay. I think they're telling me to do a group reading, just because I can't really be bothered to do another pick a card, because I just did one. But okay, so collectively, and just as a side note, this is a group reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Just ignore it. You don't have to take everything I say to heart, because this is a group reading. And if you'd like a more specific reading that's like more tailored to your needs, and that you find more like personally kind of helpful, then please feel free to get a reading from me on my Etsy store, because it's very cheap. It's only $7 US dollars, and you'll get a more specific reading. kind of going to be like it's an email reading. But yeah, but if you don't have the money, if you don't want to spend any money, because you know we all have our circumstances, then you can get one on here. But yeah, so let's see, what message do our guides, actually the fairies, let's talk about fairies. Okay, this is the fairies oracle deck. What message do our fairies have for us, for people who are watching this live and the replay? And it's going to be like a business. Okay, they're telling me business related message. And you know, if you don't have a business, if you're a student, then kind of take it as that kind of like a message to students. Whatever you need, whatever you want, you know. So, okay, this is the card. Okay, what's this card? It says spiritual teacher. Okay, so people who are here right now and watching the live, purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Okay, so they're telling us that, well, that actually makes sense, because you know we're always attracting people who are similar to us. That's the law of attraction. We're always attracting what we are, right? And that's what I want to do, is like help people like heal and like spiritually grow as souls. So that makes sense. So people who are here like watching the live or the replay are on like maybe we might have our different kind of venues and different ways in which we express our spirituality, and you know we help others, but on like a collective scale, like on a collective level, in one way or another, we are spiritual teachers. And just know that we are that. And if you experience sadness or difficulties in your life, that's because we needed those experiences in order to be able to help others. Because you know we can't help people unless like we can only help people to a certain extent, unless we've experienced it ourselves. For example, like I experienced losing a child when I was 18 years old, and I couldn't help people in the ways that I can, because of those experiences. You know, like if I hadn't had those if I hadn't experienced losing a child, I could still empathize, I could still sympathize, but it's not the same. It's not to it's not to the extent that I can now, because I have my personal experience of losing a child, right? So yeah, it's just kind of like, we needed those experiences. So people who are here actually might have experienced very sad, very difficult experiences, but it's a reminder that we needed those experiences in order to be able to help others, you know. So I hope that clears things up and it helps people. Yeah, what do I do now? Because I came on here a little bit early, actually quite a lot earlier than planned. So if you'd like a personal reading for free, I'd be happy to give you a reading. But it's up to you. It's up to you. And yeah, if you'd like, if you have any topics that you might be, of course, you can ask a question. If you have like topics that you'd like me to discuss, then I'd be happy to talk about that in this live or in a future live. So yeah, just comment. If you're watching the replay, then you can just write me a comment, and I'd be happy to do one. May I ask for a love reading? Yeah, you can ask me anything. What would you like a general love reading, or do you have a specific question? It's actually easier for me if you have a specific question, rather than like just a general reading, because it's just easier for me to tune into the energies, you know, of the question, because yeah, we always have a choice, you know, in our lives. So yeah, you can if you have a specific question, then that would actually be helpful for me as someone giving the reading. So do you have a question, or would you like just a general reading? I'll just wait for you to type the question. But yeah, okay. I want to know what is coming towards me in okay. Oh yeah, my guys are talking to me already. In love, and what kind of men are coming towards me in love. Okay. The first thing that they told that literally just talking into my right ear is they're telling me it was the word towards. They're saying to me, you're not taking action in order to manifest the love relationship that you want. You have to take the action. Like, it's important to have the balance of kind of trusting the universe for something to happen. But if you're just sitting on your ass, why are they talking to me like this? I'm sorry. I don't want to come across rude, but my guides are telling me to say this, so I'm going to say it the way they're telling me. They're saying, you're sitting on your ass and waiting for something to happen, right? And you can't, nothing will happen unless you take the action. You have to initiate. You have to let the universe know what you want. If you're sitting there like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for like a man to come towards me, then the universe might bring you men, right? But they're not gonna. It's not gonna be like specifically tailored to what you want, kind of thing. No, you are not. You are not rude. It's just direct. Okay, thank you. Thank you for recognizing that. I really, if if you feel like I'm being rude, then please tell me. I'm gonna tell my guides to be nicer to you, nicer in the way that they're telling me to tell you. So yeah, they're saying it's the word towards. Be careful of that, because what you're doing by waiting for somebody to come towards you is you're telling the universe anyone's okay. Like, whoever comes towards me, whatever. Like, I'll just, anything's fine. And then it's like not even specific to what you need. So kind of okay, so they're saying to me, get specific with what you want. I didn't even pull a card yet, and they're just talking to me. Hi CJ. Yeah, they're saying become specific. Be specific with what you want. The thing is, like, the universe hears and knows everything you're thinking, so you don't have to tell anybody like, this is the person that I want, this, like, these are the characteristics that I need. You don't even need to tell anybody, but you need to know. Okay, so for example, like, I want somebody who's financially stable, or I want somebody who's going to let me, okay, this is my thing, but like, I want somebody who's going to let me do what I want, kind of thing. Like, for example, like, I like working out, so I don't want anyone who's like telling me you have to sit on your ass and be at home and do nothing. I have to work out. So that's going to be something that I it's non-negotiable, right? So you have to know your non-negotiables. These are the things that I'm not going to tolerate, and these are the things that I definitely want. These are the things that are okay, maybe yes or no. Like, okay, this, I don't necessarily need somebody who's rich, or like whatever. Like, you have to be specific, and then they will come to you. And it's going to be natural. You don't have to, it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard unless you don't know what you want. The moment you know exactly what you want, that person will appear. That's really cool. That's a really cool message. Like, I had no idea that was gonna come. Okay, I know already what kind of guy I want. Okay, so that's good. So then like, all you need to do is just like know that that's what you want, and then like take the action towards what you like, the person. Like, for example, if you want somebody who works out at a gym, then if you don't go to a gym, then you're probably not going to meet them, kind of thing. So like, match what you want with what the action that you're taking, kind of thing, So yeah, so that's the message I got for you. But would you like me to, I might as well pull a card, because I'm saying I'll give you a tarot reading, but then it's just like all channels. But any extra message? I want a guy who makes the first move. Oh, okay, so I'll pull a card in regards to that, because they're telling me to stop, to not sit and wait. Okay, a card just pulled out. Okay, the moon. So what kind of message are they telling me in regards to Okay. Okay, so I don't want to be like contradicting to what you're saying, but they're telling me to kind of um okay, they're telling me a lot of things. Okay. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna tell them to tell me like one by one. um okay. Mm. Okay, so they're telling me that you're not really there's like a fear thing because moon represents anxieties and fears, and then they're telling me that there's like a sense of fear, like for example, if someone like comes to you, right, comes to you, like makes the first move, you might not respond because of fear. Like there's some kind of fear that you're experiencing. Okay, death. Okay, yeah. Risk and change. There's something you need to change in terms of your action. If you want somebody who like makes the first move, okay, they're telling me not to look at your comments. I'm sorry. If you want somebody who takes the first move, you have to respond. You have to. There's something that you can't just wait and do nothing. There's like a sense of transformation that you need to go through. You need to that sense of you wanting the guy to make the first move comes from fear. It comes from a sense of fear. um and they're saying that even if they make the first move, you have to respond. You have to like actually make things happen. Like death represents transformation and change, right? You have to change your circumstances yourself in order for you to do i'm I'm guarded. Yeah, that's yeah, it's like a fear thing. You have to actually, if you want a change to happen, you have to make the change. If you're not taking the action, not making any kind of move, like the second move, right? So you're telling me you want them to make the first move, you have to take the second move, kind of thing. Like if someone says hello to you and you don't respond because you're guarded, then nothing will happen, kind of thing. um Maybe you should focus on your own question again. Lol, what? Okay. Okay, let's be nice to each other, okay? Let's be nice. Um we don't want to use bad language. It's okay. I'm not gonna like block you straight away, but like, let's be nice to each other because I don't really want to have to block people or make this platform negative. So yeah. So that's the message we got. Okay. So anything else? The question should be why you don't have the type of man that you want already. Okay. That wasn't for you. Yeah, I understand. I know you do. You're not talking to me. I just don't want to like create a negative platform here. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do here. So, but anyway, what are the comments? Okay, I want to know what is coming towards me. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. What is preventing her from getting the type of man? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I understand what Light in the World is saying. Is like I think you're I think you're female. Yeah, I think she just doesn't want like other people's opinions because she's asking me for the answer. But I completely understand. Like we're all here to help each other, and that's the thing. Because the thing is, like, we're always attracting what we are, and I'm actually really similar. Like I tend to kind of, because I also like helping people, so like I tend to want to give advice even if the person doesn't want it. So I definitely understand it. Like I'm not judging anybody here. I'm not being angry or anything. Relax. I'm curious. I am curious. Mm, nice. Okay. I just I just being I was just being direct and not negative. and telling him to mind his business. Yeah, I know. I completely understand that. I understand that, because if I'm asking somebody a question and 10 other people are giving their opinions, I'm going to be confused and I'm going to be like, what do I do? I definitely get it. But I feel like we're all here with good intentions. So yeah, I just don't want to like make anything negative. So yeah. Anyway, relax. I am curious. I'm curious too. Okay. Can you tell what kind of psychic abilities I have? Oh, that's a really good question. And when they will get stronger. Okay. My guides are so funny. Okay, so they're telling me that your psychic abilities are already strong, man. Okay, CJ, your psychic abilities are already very, very strong. And they're saying don't wait. Like, don't wait for your, because you said when will they get stronger? They're saying don't wait. You already have strong psychic abilities. But what kind of psychic ability? Okay. I don't really know if I'm supposed to be using cards for this. But I'll see. What do they? Oh, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about working together with other people. So I feel like you're very good at. They're telling me multiple things. Okay, so first of all, this card represents working with other people. So you're really good at like understanding like what's going on among people. So I feel like your psychic ability is helpful in terms of working with others, because you kind of get what people how people feel and what people need. I'm trying, but not really coming to me yet. Meditating, etc. Okay, so what they're saying is the reason why it's not coming to you is because you actually do better with other people, like in groups, helping people, like working together, helping people, being with other people. So I feel like your psychic ability is probably empathy and like feeling other people's stuff, other people's feelings and what they need, and that's why it's not coming to you through meditation, because meditation is a solo activity kind of thing, like you do it by yourself, whereas you're good with people. So I feel like like what you can do, because they're saying it's not when, it's you already have it. What you can do to bring your psychic ability even like to the forefront kind of thing is you work with other people. Working with other people will help you develop your psychic ability like even stronger, because your ability is the ability to work with other people and like know what they need at the time that they need it. Anyway, can we ask another question? Yeah, sure, you can ask as many as you want until I go off live. Yeah. I'm glad you're relaxed. Light in the world. Light in the world. I'm glad you're very relaxed, because we need to be relaxed in order to connect to our. Okay. Yeah, you can ask another question. But for CJ, okay, let's. I just really want to know like what, because they're saying it's not meditation. I feel like it's like you're supposed to be with. Okay, King of Swords. Okay, clear the mind. Clear the mind. Clear the mind. Clear the mind. Okay, they're saying clear the mind. Okay. Is that the message? Okay, for CJ, I asked about like why it's not meditating, or what is it about meditating that that's not working. Is like you're not clearing your mind through meditation. So I think your ability, because your ability is to work with other people, it probably helps. It probably helps for you to work with other people in order to clear the mind. I don't know how that relates, but for you, probably working with people helps. I'm curious about these things as well. Those things as well. Okay, so light in the world. So what was your question? I don't even remember what CJ's question was because I'm channeling it. So can you write sorry, I'm sorry, I don't remember. So can you write your question? Can you write the question so that I know what to ask? Thank you. I literally talk to people in person, so that will be interesting. Yeah. Oh, you don't talk to people. Oh, okay. So they're saying to me, talk to people. Okay, that was okay. Because swords is also about talking, communication. So yeah, they're saying that your psychic ability strengthens through you talking to people. That's how you strengthen your psychic ability. Talking to people, being with people, working with people. That's what you're here to do in the world. How great is that? How great is that for you? I'm really happy for you. Light in the world, if you have a question, even if it's the same as CJ, can you write it down? Because when I connect with my intuition, I need to ask the question again. I'm sorry. I want to know, what are my gifts? Okay. What are not CJ, Light in the World's gifts? What are their gifts? Okay, they're telling me to, I'm really sorry, 1 second, because they're telling me to use a different deck. Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, I'm back. I'm back with this deck. They're telling me to use this deck for psychic abilities. It's the archetype cards. So what are Light in the World's gifts? This card is not. There's so many cards. I'm gonna be really confused. Okay, hang on a sec. I have to shuffle them. I haven't used this deck in a long time, but Light in the World's gifts. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh. King. Enlightened, benevolent leadership. Okay, you have leadership skills, Light in the World. Wow, you have leadership skills. Benefiting those in your charge. Okay, so your gift is to be a leader. Be a leader in a group. Yeah. King. Yeah, you're a king. That's your psychic. That's your gift. Is the ability to lead others into a new world. Okay, what is that about? Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what they're telling me. Is you have the ability to lead people into a new world, into a new new life kind of thing. And yeah, how great. You're a leader. But let's pull another tarot card as well. Might as well, because that's kind of, I want to be more specific. Oh, okay. Seven of swords. Okay, so king of okay, so I'm really confused. Okay, so there's a king and then there's a 7 of swords. Okay, so what are your psychic gifts? Is your ability to kind of you have the ability to make changes, but in ways that not everyone kind of can see, can think of. You have this ability to, 7 of swords is about kind of being kind of a little bit cunning as well. So you have this ability to make changes in ways that other people wouldn't have ever thought of. And you have the ability to take charge, be the leader. So you have this really great ability to make changes and be a leader in the world in ways that not everyone can. You're kind of different to everybody else. I mean, we're all different anyway. We are all souls with our own contracts, our own gifts, our own abilities. But you are a leader for a group. For a group of people, and you can do that. But what else? Okay, gambler. Yeah, see, it's like you have this ability to like. Okay, it says willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt it. Okay, yeah, because it's like you don't think like everybody else. You think in a different way, and you're just, and also like you going against the grain is what brings you luck. Is what brings you luck, and like it's just different. It's just like you're not like everybody else, and you might do things that people are like, why are they doing that? Why is this person doing that? I don't get it. But it's okay. You don't have to get everybody to understand why you're doing what you're doing, because you have your abilities and gifts that only make sense to you. But that's okay, because that's you. That's how special. That's, you're special. That's how special you are. Is like, even if it doesn't make sense, it makes sense. It makes sense to the universe. The universe is watching, and the universe understands and accepts and loves you as you are. So it's okay for you to not for people to not get it. So that's your gift. I hope that makes sense. I talk so much, I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. But yeah, thank you. That resonates. I'm glad that resonates. Yeah. If you ever feel like you're different, or like, why don't people get me, like, it's okay. Like, it's okay for people not to get you, because you're special. Because you are a special creation of the universe, and the universe loves you as you are. So yeah, how interesting. Yeah, I really don't talk to people in person. That'll be interesting. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I can help. I'm so happy that like people want my help. That makes me so happy. Like, I feel really grateful to have this opportunity. So thank you so much, everybody, for giving me this platform and giving me the opportunity to give you guys readings. It literally makes me so happy. So I feel like maybe that's my thing, whatever gift or thing, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Okay, anyway, I'm talking so much. Hello all. Hello, Iceman. I feel you are more confident in your ability. Can I join the list of Can I join your list if possible? Yeah, sure. You can do a reading than before. Oh, thank you so much, Light in the World. That's so nice for you to recognize my growth, or whatever, like, change in these lives. You are completely right. Like, I wasn't confident at all in these lives before, but the more I do them, the more I'm getting, like, I feel more confident in doing these readings. So thank you so much. You literally made my day. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm like crying. But anyway, I don't need that. I don't need to be crying. But I'm so happy that you recognize that. Thank you so much. Ice in the World, you can ask a Ice in the World? No, Iceman. I'm sorry. I put everybody's names together. Iceman, you can ask a question. We don't have a queue at the moment. So yeah. Oh, you are so sweet, but it's true. Thank you so much. I feel more confident, and yeah, thank you for recognizing it. It's true. You are right. Yeah. Da, 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 da. And also, like, how amazing it is that like the same people are coming back. That makes me so happy that like that people want to see me again. Like, I thought that like it's gonna be like always like different people coming to join, but like it's always the same people, and that makes me so happy that people want to join. So, Iceman or anybody, did you have a question? And yeah, of course, you have a good vibe. You have good vibes. Thank you. Thank you, Lysol. You're just giving me compliments one after the other. Like I don't know what to say, except thank you. I don't have words to express that. Agreed. Thank you, CJ. Thank you guys so much. It's so nice. I want to know if this guy who's been tagging along to me at the gym is a distraction and sent to throw me off. Oh, okay, interesting question. He suddenly started joining my workout, but it feels huh? but it feel his energy is off. Okay, I think it's but I feel his energy is off. Okay, trust your intuition. Oh my gosh. If somebody doesn't feel good, then okay. Everything I'm working okay, I don't really think this question is a bad question. So I'm gonna say show. Every time I'm working out, he's talking about the girls around ruining my concentration. Okay. Well, the thing is, before I even read your second paragraph thing, your first thing, I feel like trust your intuition. If somebody feels off, then they probably are. But what advice do I have for you? Let's see, Iceman. Okay. Okay. What advice? Yeah, this person feels a little bit off. Trust your intuition. If somebody feels off, then don't give them energy. Just don't even respond. Like, what are these? Okay, they're saying trust your intuition. If somebody feels off, then they probably are off. You know. That's why we have our intuition. We have to trust our intuition. It's very important that that we trust our intuition. Talking, he suddenly started joining my workout. Yeah. Okay, so I'll see if you're supposed to do something about it, or what can you do about it. Okay, 10 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, they're talking about law of attraction and you giving and if you give any attention to this person, they're gonna feed off your energy. So kind of like live in your 10 of Cups feeling, like your happy feeling. You're literally there to enjoy your workout. That's it. You're not there to give that person any energy. Yes, I'ma cut him off tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, just don't let that person be around you and live in your happy bubble of working out because that's what you're there to do, right? He has loser energy. True. Okay. Yeah. Trust your intuition. If anyone feels weird to you, then you feel that feeling for a reason. It's not it doesn't, if it doesn't feel good, then it's not good for you. 10 of Cups. Live in your happy bubble. You're always creating your own reality. You don't have to give that person any attention at all. That was very interesting, and yeah, kind of it gives me like my own kind of stalkery memories of when I had stalkers and stuff. But yeah, and it was always because I was giving that person attention and like talking to them because I felt bad or because I don't know, I wanted to help them in some way. But you can't really help stalkers, you know, you have to just let them be. Yeah. Wow, interesting. I'm assuming you're male because it says Iceman. And if you're not, then please tell me. I don't want to be rude, but like I had no idea that even men get stalked by other men. You know, that's really creepy. I know that girls get stalked by men because you know you hear those cases all the time. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know. I'm the type of person that likes space, especially as a guy. Oh yeah. Okay. I thought you were. I thought you were a boy. You were a guy. As a guy, it's weird as hell. Yeah, it must be weird. Like I can't imagine being a man and having male stalkers. How? I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of I don't know, stereotypist. I don't know. Maybe I'm not I don't really know the world and the circumstances of what's going on in the world. Like he follows me around, assuming I want him to work out with me. Yeah, don't give it energy. Yeah, because I feel like you're giving it a lot of energy and like just pretend you don't even see that person, you know. And also they're telling me talk to other people. Talk to other people. Don't be alone with him. Yeah, be with other people. Make other friends who are not stalkerish. So you know, so that other people need to see what's going on too, because then they're gonna think, wow, that guy's weird following. Why is he following Iceman around? You know. And then you'll have more people. You'll have more people protecting you. So yeah, wow, like I can't imagine it. It's really interesting. Thank you for like telling me your circumstance because I literally couldn't have ever imagined being a boy and having boy stalkers. Because I'm a girl and I'm a girl, like people, that's obvious. But I'm you know, I'm female and I've had boy stalkers, stalkers who are male. So I know exactly what you mean. Okay, I'm glad. And I'm also really glad that you have these like laughing emojis because if you're feeling lighthearted about it, that's good. Don't take it seriously and get depressed or anything like that. That's because you know that's gonna attract even more stalkery energy. So just be laughing about it. You know, take it in like a light hearted way, like oh, like you know, just think of it this way, like you're so cool that people love you so much that you have somebody following you. You know. So yeah, that's what it is. um, yes, I'm the social type. I talk to everyone. I think they sense it too. Yeah, that's really good. It's really good that you're talking to people, talking to many people. um, that's also a way for you to protect yourself, because then people know your face, people know you, and people love you. So like you know, they're gonna see this stalkery energy and they're gonna think, wow, weird, how weird is that guy, you know, that guy that keeps following Iceman, what's wrong with him? So, and then that's probably gonna drive him away too, because you know, stalkers want to like kind of be like specifically like stalking one person, right? Stalking one person, right? So if you're with other people, that's going to make it a lot harder for that person to be like following you around, kind of thing. But yeah, it's kind of like you just kind of have to feel sorry for that person, that guy, because it's weird. It's really weird. And yeah, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. I hope my reading is giving you some hope. But yeah, I came here a little bit early, so I've been here for like 54 minutes. So if nobody else has a question, or if you have a question, I'm gonna be here for like until an hour. So like until an hour. So another like 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. Like another 5 minutes. I'm gonna leave in another in about 5 minutes. So if anybody else has a question, then please ask me. If you don't, then I'm gonna be going. So yeah. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week, by the way, because is it Monday in the US? Are you guys from the US? Actually, I really don't know where anybody's from, because I haven't really asked before. But I'm assuming you're all from the US. I'm from Japan. I'm in Japan right now, by the way. Thank you for it. Gave me clarity. Okay, I'm glad it gave you clarity. I really don't know what I'm talking about because it's a reading. So yes, Monday in the US. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I hope that you guys have a great rest of the week, and yeah, I'm always gonna be I'm gonna be back next Tuesday or next Monday for you guys, no, Monday evening for you guys at the around this time. So please feel free to join. You are as well. What did I say? What did I say? I don't know what I said, but I'm just gonna say thank you for that question, that comment, and yeah. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys very, very soon next week. Thank you. You said have a great week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you, CJ. Thank you for clarifying. I love you all very much, and see you very soon. Take care.